Okay, Vinny, thank you for coming today.
Thanks for having me, man.
What are you going to teach me today?
Today, I think one of the main things, my specialties, little secret, you're gonna get a couple little secrets today. That is the homemade mozzarella.
Really?
And we make it Finis and Franks.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna teach you how to make it. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah,
all right?
Nobody.
All right. So the most important thing first, you start with some really hot water. You don't necessarily want it to be boiling, just slightly under boiling, right? And you take that hot water and you're gonna take it and pour it gently over the mozzarella curd. It's real gentle because you really don't want
to mix it, no?
Yeah, you really don't want to pull the cream out of the mozzarella, and you don't want any parsley in there either, so. So just give it a little bit just so it kind of almost tempers. It gets nice and warm, okay? We're gonna do this once, and then this is gonna be, I think this dish that we're creating here is like a perfect fusion between Alex's cuisine and my cuisine. We have Italian-American meets Spanish. So salmorejo, did I say it correctly?
Salmorejo, yes.
Salmorejo, okay, I use my best Spanish accent. Working years in New York, I got a good little Spanish accent. We're doing a salmorejo with fresh homemade mozzarella.
Yes.
But a traditional way to eat mozzarella is, as we know in Italy, or in
the tomato, right?
Tomato, right? And salmorejo is that, right?
Exactly.
We were both discussing it, and this is one of the first ideas that we came up with that we thought was a pretty cool idea, right? So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna let our mozzarella curd kind of temper. We have our own salmorejo in Italian.
Oh, really?
It's a little bit different. Yeah, it's like an herbaceous sauce.
Yeah, so salmorejo is a cold tomato soup based with tomato, garlic, little bit of garlic, bread, and olive oil.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So you just, better you do it like the day before with the bread, then you massage the tomato a little bit with the garlic, and then you blend the next day, and then it's just fantastic. And it's a little bit thicker than gazpacho, actually.
Sounds awesome, and it also sounds like we're going to do a lot of massaging here, okay? I'll massage you after you massage me, we'll massage the mozzarella. You know?
Excellent.
What we're doing with it is cool. It's not your traditional version, it's almost we took these two things and put them together, but as you said, there's usually bread in the soup itself, but we're going to use it a little bit on the side as a garnish.
Yeah.
And also serve some jamon with it.
Yes.
Some crispy jamon. All right, so as you can see, this curd's starting to get soft, but it's not quite there yet. Maybe about 30 more seconds. It's funny because mozzarella making is one of those things. It's about patience more than anything. It's about patience, timing, and having the right seasoning and ingredients. And then once you nail all that stuff, you can really make beautiful, creamy, rich mozzarella. You can see we're starting to get a little pull there. We're almost there. So I'm gonna take this piece here, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm essentially just gonna shape this into, and then you put it into a nice ball, clamp it off at the end, and then we have this nice, smooth ball here.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna let it set in some room temperature seasoned water here, okay?
Oh, wow.
Once we have that there, boom, it's gonna be nice and creamy and juicy when we cut into it, okay? You wanna try one?
Yeah, I would like to. I never did this before. So
it's almost, massaging it together a little bit and then pull it through. Dude, you know what? It takes a lot of practice. So don't be shy. This man is a trained professional, one of the best in the business.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. You get a nice smooth ball there. And because it's fine, because on the bottom, right, you're gonna have this bit of, it's gonna be hidden and it's almost gonna meld together. That's looking good right there. That's looking real good.
And then you take out this one.
Yeah, give it a little pinch.
Yeah.
And you pop that right in the water and let it kind of just melt right together. Awesome. Okay, beautiful. Now we have our salmorejo. So I'm gonna start with that on the bottom of the plate here. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Okay. And I'm going to take our mozzarella here, and that's gonna go dead center in the middle of the plate. A couple bits of crouton. Again, this, as Chef said, this would be in the actual salmorejo, but this is gonna add a little texture to our Alex and my creation to give it a little bit of pop, give it a little texture, okay? A little sprinkle of egg.
These ingredients is the traditional to serve the salmorejo from the south of Spain. It's typical to use the boiled egg, the bread, and the crispy ham actually. That's the traditional recipe.
You got this here. Like this little jamon. Last but not least, actually, let's give it a little hit of extra virgin. It's your extra virgin. Oh my God, look at that, beautiful. All right, we're gonna give it a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Not too much. Oh, look at that, wow. Pop this over here. Spanish meets the Italian American. We have this beautiful mozzarella with salmorejo, a little jamon, little basil, some egg, and some croutons.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Okay, cool. So, Alex, now this is a dish I'm pretty excited about because it's, again, we took some of my favorite things and I think some of your favorite things in Italian cuisine. When we first started conceptualizing cooking together, we started talking about carpaccio, boquerones, as you know, because when I eat here, I always order boquerones.
Yeah, that's right.
This is one of my favorite things. But it's not just any normal carpaccio. Normally, carpaccio is with beef tenderloin, and it's either pounded or sliced super thin. Instead, we took a whole different approach, and we're doing beef tongue. It's one of my favorite ingredients. I love offcuts. Yeah. I know, Chef, you love offcuts. So, and it's my favorite part of the beef, believe it or not, because it's tender. If you cook it properly, it's tender, it's juicy, it's delicious, it's got marbling, it's outstanding. So we have this beef tongue that unfortunately we couldn't prepare all on video because we would be here for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But what we did is we cured the beef tongue, or brined it for about 8 days. So it was nice and cured with a touch of pink salt, just nitrite, just to make it so it keeps that beautiful pink color, right? Yeah. And then we slow cooked it till it was nice and beautifully tender. We then pressed it overnight. So it compressed and turned into this nice, beautiful, you got all the kind of fat and everything congealed into this beautiful, nice, perfect slice of beef. We sliced it thin on a slicer for you, right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna dress this with some traditional and some very not so traditional condiments. So first, we're gonna take this citrus vinaigrette that we made here. Really beautiful, all different citrus. We got grapefruit, orange, lime, lemon, extra virgin olive oil, a touch of mustard just to bind it a touch, right? And we're gonna take this and we're just gonna drizzle that all over. And I'm not gonna be shy with it either because this is so tasty.
Yeah.
With that, right? Then we're going to make a little salad here with pickled red onion. Use a little bit of vinegar, a touch of the vinegar from the pickled red onion. A little bit of just a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. I'll use extra virgin olive oil on basically anything. Let's also give it a little bit on that too, just to kind of break that vinaigrette up. A little bit of fresh black pepper, okay? And then also we'll do fresh black pepper on here. A touch of Maldon salt here as well, okay? So every bite's got a little pop and got some deliciousness to it, right? And then we're gonna take this very lightly dressed salad of arugula, pickled red onions, and chopped parsley, okay? We're gonna sprinkle this all around nice, gently. Again, we want every bite to be special and unique, but we also want every bite to, get a little bit of every flavor in it. Little crispy garlic flakes on here. So that. And then
boquerones.
Boquerones. You're gonna say a little funky freshness to it. Beautiful.
London, sí. Boquerones with beef tongue. Amazing.
Who would have thought, huh? Can I just eat one of these though? Because they're like phenomenal. Best. And then don't tell the Italians, all right? They'll frown on this. Seafood with cheese is a big no-no, but us Italian Americans, we like to mess around.
You guys don't care about it.
We don't care. If it's good, it's good. That's what I say, If it's delicious, it's delicious. And here we have manchego. Did I say that right?
Yeah, manchego. Okay. Yes.
Okay. I don't want to butcher Alex's beautiful language. Okay. A little bit of manchego, and that's going to kind of, again, you're gonna have, every bite's gonna be individual and special, but you got salty, acidic, you have that creaminess and the richness, you got some brightness from this fresh, from the fresh parsley and arugula, a little spicy, black pepper, a little salt. It's really got every component, so it just makes it for a really exciting dish.
Oh my God.
Feeling good about
beautiful.
It? All right.
Well done.
Hey,
Shall we try?
We gotta try.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Looks too good. Go for it. Have at it. And get a little bit of everything on there. Get those boquerones.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Nice color, eh?
Beautiful. Beautiful, fresh and bright. I just want to go straight in here. It's like heaven for me right here. Everything I love.
Delicioso. Beautiful.
That's juicy.
So when we talk about the menu and we talk about the garlic chili prawns, I had one time in a restaurant here in Hong Kong an American style garlic chili prawns that I was quite impressed because it's quite similar to how we do it in Spain. We have a seafood sauce, it's called salsa americana, and then this is what I reproduce with the head of the prawn. Here we have the bodies. We start like a normal garlic and chili prawns. So we pan fry with nicely quite a bit of oil. And for this recipe, we will have half oil, half butter, and a little bit of cream. This when we talked, then you told me that actually this is the style you do it in US, no?
Yeah.
So, okay, we have the prawn. Normally I leave it quite raw, because I'll do both sides. Our standard sauce for the garlic and chili sauce. And once we have it like this, be careful. We'll add the brandy. And we'll flambe a little bit. Just make sure the alcohol is out. La salsa americana is done with the head of the prawn, so it will be all the flavor of the prawn.
Oh my God, phenomenal. That's
Good?
delicious, yeah.
Excellent. Wow. Finish up with the parsley and the tomato if you want. And that's the aim of the collaboration. Two chefs cooking one dish.
Wow, all right, now we're talking.
Thank you for coming today.
Dude, thanks for having me. So glad to be here.
Excellent. So can you let us know a little bit about your story, how you come to Hong Kong?
Man, I was very fortunate. I was a sous chef at a really famous Italian restaurant in New York. And then I was asked to open up a restaurant here in Hong Kong. And I'd never been to Asia before. It was just such an exciting experience. And of course, by the way, this is 13 years ago, let me tell you that. 2010.
Yeah.
So I said, you know, oh yeah, I'll go out and see what it's like for a year and whatever. And here we are 13 years later. And now fortunate to have amazing partners that I work with, Todd and Josh, and we've opened up several restaurants all over Southeast Asia now. We have Fini's, we have Frank's Records. I've also opened a restaurant with the guys from Young Master, the Guild in Singapore, and it's been a wild ride, exciting ride, but like surreal, to be honest with you.
How do you see the next few years in Hong Kong? How you feel staying here and the future?
Look, I just think anything in Asia, Southeast Asia right now is really exciting. There's just tons of potential and opportunity happening, and I mean, Hong Kong's, you know, we've been through a rough few years. It's been a tough time for us, and it's just a big rebuilding. And I think those of us that you know, RIP to the fallen soldiers that didn't make it through this past few years, but those of us that stuck it out and toughed it out through this incredibly tough time, I think there's, you know, good things in the future. So good. I'm feeling good. I feel good for you.
Yeah.
Feel good for us, you know, so.
Excellent. And the last year, no, in December, we got the opportunity to go to India. How was the trip for you? That was...
Man, that was one of the most exciting experiences of my life. The fact that you and I both have a very good friend in common, Argo Sen, right?
Yeah.
Great dude, and he both brought us out to go cook, do guest chef. The way he posed it to us, which I thought was one of the funniest things.
It was amazing. It was unreal.
He said, like, imagine a rock and roll tour. but you're gonna cook. And I'm like, hey, I'm in, let's go. And Alex is going too. So we're like all going together. You get to do the first 2. I got to do the second 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Unreal. And we get to overlap a little bit too.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
That night in Mumbai was amazing.
It was an epic adventure. Adventure.
Yeah, definitely.
It was filled with fun, beer, and lamb brains.
Oh my God. In the car.
Oh yeah. Speed, beer, and lamb brains.
Oh my God, that was it. Rock and roll, right?
Rock and roll is right, absolutely.
And what was your opinion? How you see you see potential in India? Anything you are interested to do over there?
I mean, there's tons of stuff, but I'd love to do something like this. Some collaborations like this where we're cooking, our food together, do something like that in India. That would be a phenomenal experience. First of all, let me just say this too. La Paloma is like one of my favorite places where I love to eat.
Thank you so much.
I know that you know that because you see me drinking sherry here and stuff all the time. So, salud.
Salud.
But your food and my food are very conducive to,
I agree, yeah.
The palate in India and things like, I like a lot of heat, a lot of bold flavors. You like a lot of rich, delicious flavors like that, the sauce Americana, the shrimp head dishes, things like that. And that's the kind of stuff that I feel like is...
And it's not that different, not to a curry, so these kind of dishes, they must be quite appreciated in India.
100%. I really believe that, and I think that there's a lot of room to explore there and a lot of fun to be had cooking there. And a lot of great people too. We both got to meet amazing people.
Yeah, definitely. So. I hear November maybe going back there.
Oh, I got some things
going on there.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
let it all play out a little bit. So.
Excellent. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
And it's been a pleasure.
A pleasure and an honor.
Cheers.
Salud, Shinjin.
Salud.